All right, what's up, guys? Here we are, day 82 on my 90-day journey. I'm actually here in my office, my home office. It's 10 o'clock at night here. I meant to do the video earlier. Actually, I was at this cool little outside pub, cafe type thing. They have like live music on the water and everything. I was gonna take a video, and to be honest, I completely forgot. So I'm home, and I didn't do the video yet today, so here we are. Day 82 out of 90. And what can I tell you? What time is it? I guess it's 4 o'clock back East Coast time. But anyway, so the topic for today, right, is you gotta teach them when they're young. You gotta raise them right. And what do I mean by that? Well, earlier today, what's up, Matt Ricard? Earlier today, there's a place. So picture this: at the ski mountain where people go skiing in the summertime, it's all grass, obviously, and so they do these bike training camps for kids, I guess you could call it. So it's kind of like a bike school. And what's interesting, what's up, Mari? Hey, Donna. So what's interesting, guys, is that they start them at 2 years old. You know, bicycles, two-wheel bicycles, they start them at 2 years old. Literally, they run them through an obstacle course. By 3 years old, they're coming down the mountain, jumping off of obstacles at 3 years old. There's no such thing as training wheels for a bike here. They don't exist. And it got me thinking, you know, it's amazing about how it made me think about being conditioned, right? So if you think about it, take a 3-year-old over here, a 4-year-old, and they're riding around on a bike with no training wheels, jumping off of obstacles, coming down mountains. And in America, there's 5 and 6 and 7 and dare I say 8-year-olds who are still using training wheels. What's the difference? Are the Americans physically handicapped? Is there something, you know, physically inferior to the kids in the mountains of Italy? No, absolutely not. It's about conditioning, guys. It's about the brain. It's about culture. So what does this all have to do with anything? Well, if you consider your business, if you consider your life, you consider your body, right? Every single thing you do, you are a programmed machine. Now, that programming could have been good. It could have been bad, depending on the environment that you were raised in, the people that you surrounded yourself with, and the input that you put into your brain, the movies you watched, the books you read, right? Everything down to the music you listen to. So we're just completely programmed beings. The kids over here, coming full circle, are programmed. It's normal to ride a bike at 3 years old and jump off of a mountain. You understand? Whereas it's normal for an American kid to have those training wheels on until God knows when. But what I'm saying is, how in your life can you learn how to take those training wheels off? You want to get yourself in better physical shape. You want to build a side business. You want to improve this part of your life, your relationship, whatever it is. You can do all that. And in fact, other people have done all that way before you, just as if with the bikes. You just have to understand that you just got to flip that switch. You understand? And it's not easy. I mean, it's easier said than done, right? At the end of the day, to make these major life changes. But I thought that was an awesome analogy. And I don't know why I was thinking so profoundly today, but I was really just sitting there thinking, I'm like, you know what? What a great analogy. You know, a lot of people are running around with these training wheels on, and they don't realize that they can take those things off anytime they want and achieve and excel, whether it's with getting their body in shape, right? Fixing their relationship, getting out of debt, creating a secondary income stream, buying that new house. Like all these things, the only thing stopping any of us, myself included, are our own self-imposed limitations. And it just really was an eye-opener to me today to really start thinking about that. Watching these little kids, I should have got a video. It was hilarious. I mean, guys, they're 3 years old and they're coming down the mountain, the ski mountain, like that people ski down, and it was amazing. And I don't know, I just thought that was a good, interesting topic for today. You know what I mean? Kind of round out the week. Here we are on Friday, and you know, you guys think about it. You know, what areas of your life are you struggling in? And then if you really want to get a little deeper, why are you struggling? And what? A lot of times, not always, there's things that we can do to change the situation. Sometimes, yes, there are factors completely outside of our control which are affecting our lives in different ways. I get it, right? But a lot of times there's things that we could change. It's just that we don't like to change as human beings because it's uncomfortable, and change is scary, right? So thinking back to, you know, when I used to work with the real estate students and do a lot of coaching, this is a topic that we spoke about a lot. Of course, now, you know, my main focus being on health and wellness with the gel and this new keto drink. You know, this journey doesn't end on day 90, guys. It's just beginning, right? The 90-day challenge was to get myself in the best shape that I possibly could for my wedding. Not to be perfect by any means, because I'm certainly not, and I won't be in the next 8 days. But I've made a hell of a transformation, and I'm very proud of that. And this isn't the end. This is the beginning. You know what I'm saying? The beginning of a new lifestyle, which works in perfectly with my new business marketing a homeopathic human growth hormone gel, now marketing a keto product to help people, achieve the results of a keto diet without having to follow one, and all these other new products that are come out with this company I'm affiliated with. So I'm feeling like I'm in the best place in my life. I feel like everything is kind of aligned over these last 44 years to put me where I'm at. Now I'm slowly getting the body that I should be walking around in thanks to the products I take and, of course, the lifestyle. I mean, the lifestyle is the biggest thing. It's interesting, I was thinking about the food supply too. So many people that I know here from Italy who've spent any length of time in America, maybe they did a semester over there in college or even in high school, right? On like an exchange student program, etc. And they all got fat. Like they didn't eat anything necessarily different, but they all got fat. Conversely, everybody I know who spent any time in Europe, obviously here in Italy, obviously in my reference point, have always lost weight or maintained weight, even though they would eat like a slob. They're like, oh my God, Brian, I was in Italy for a few weeks and I ate this and I ate this and I didn't gain any weight. And in fact, if you don't eat like a slob, you'll probably lose weight. It really comes down to the American food supply. Now, again, it's one of those things that unless you make some very serious conscious decisions, you can't change that. You would have to literally start buying everything organic, everything non-processed, right? All your lunch meats that you buy for your kids, make sandwiches, no more. You got to buy the uncured ones, guys, and they're expensive too. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I think I get the Boar's Head natural ham, the uncured ham. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's like $13 a pound, which I think it's a lot of money for freaking sliced ham, especially when you can get like the store brand, the nitrate pumped garbage, pumped full of everything you can imagine, for like. Because it's a shame that making the right decisions for our family and for ourselves and for our health actually costs more money, but that's how it is. Now, if you contrast that with living over here where everything is natural by nature and they don't use the chemicals and you don't have to worry about buying organic vegetables because they don't spray them with all the stuff that we do. It's just our food supply is making us sick and it's making us fat, and that's a fact. It really is, right? It kind of sucks, but again, you can make choices, but you're going to have to pay for it, unfortunately, which... Full circle, that's where I have businesses that, specifically this new business I'm in, I can help you create some side money. So it's cool. And I think it all comes full circle in the end. But anyway, I guess that's my my quick video for the day. And yeah, tomorrow's the weekend. Tomorrow's Saturday, day 83. I'm thinking about to round this out because I close this out, of course, a week from tomorrow, the 90 days on the day of my wedding. I'm thinking I might do something very unique this coming week. I may do a 3-day fast. I may do a 72-hour water fast, where basically I'm not going to consume anything but water and black coffee. Why? Well, I've read a lot about it, and I read that if you do it right, you're going to lose a lot of water weight, which you'll put right back on, but you could and should lose probably 1 to 2 pounds of pure body fat. I think I only have about 4 or 5 pounds left to go, so if I could drop 1 or 2, 3 days this week, just to kind of make that final push for the wedding. Plus, I want to take pictures of myself at 90 days. I want to be as lean as possible, you know what I mean, to kind of see, well, here's, where you started, and here's 90 days. So, probably try and dehydrate myself to look as lean as possible for that picture. The old bodybuilder trick, right? Dehydrate yourself. And tan. I got to get out in the sun a little more. Tan my stomach. I'll look thinner. But anyway. All right, guys. Sincerely thank. Hey, Greg Mayon. What's up, buddy? Anyway, guys, have a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back here tomorrow. God bless you. If you have any questions, always feel free to shoot me a message or put it below if you think it's something else. If you think it's a question other people would benefit from, put it below. If it's something private, you want to ask me a question, just shoot me a message. Other than that, have a great weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye. See you guys.